Okay, welcome back. This is like my fourth time trying to record this, by the way. It's hard doing this while trying to do cardio. The first time I pressed record, I was already doing my 12 incline at 3 speed, and I felt so out of my element. Anyways, welcome back. Today on the agenda, it's just a cardio day. It's rest. It's a rest day. So we're gonna make it an active rest day by hitting an hour 10, if we want to keep it consistent, because every day we technically do an hour and 10. But yeah, so probably maybe just an hour. We'll see. But I have two things that I want to talk about in this video, and that's a breakdown of my new training split and a little Q&A that I kind of gave you guys on my Instagram. And it's funny because out of all of the questions, I think I got like one serious one that I'm like excited to talk about, and the other ones are literally just like, oh, glute spread, like when's the glute spread dropping? But we'll get into it. I have my iPad right here because I did screenshot the whole split, or my training for the next 6 weeks. And I know I said I was gonna get into it, but before I get into it, I know I said I was gonna do a Superman split, and I was so excited to do it too. But today I finally dove into what it consists of, and there's an actual video. I was getting this training split off of the hypertrophy app. Dr. Mike Israel, if y'all know him, he came out with that app, and yeah, he made a whole YouTube video on how to get built like Superman, yada yada, all this stuff. And I was super excited to do it just because, hey, Superman, right? But once I dove into it, it's upper lower. I like upper lower. One of my first training splits was an upper lower one, so I don't have a problem with that. But the problem I have is in his video when he's saying that on Tuesday and Thursday, those leg days are he was like, just basically go through the movements, don't go super hard. And that's because Tuesdays and Thursdays you hit one movement of quads, one movement of hamstrings, and then triceps, biceps. One movement of tris, one movement of biceps. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, we got to go hard on legs, and if you're going to put arms into that category, absolutely not. We got to go hard on arms as well. So, I kid you not, I've been meaning to record this video for maybe 2-3 hours already, but I hadn't because I've just been contemplating what I should do for this next split. And so, unfortunately, Superman is chalked. I'm not doing that one. And it's killing me because I really wanted to. It's such a simple training split. You got chest, back, shoulders, and then, like Dr. Mike said, he was he was talking about Superman's physique, saying oh, Superman doesn't have insane legs, and he doesn't have massive arms. I don't know. That's what he said, and I didn't agree with it. Whatever. So, we're not doing Superman. I thought about just kind of going back into the split that I was already doing. And, I mean, I could have, but I was like, damn, I really do want to change it up a little bit. And I guess technically with this new split that I'm going to do, I am changing it up. We are hitting every muscle group twice a week still. And, yeah, I'm changing it up, but it's gonna stay kind of similar. It's literally just when we do things on what day. And so here's, I guess, the breakdown now. Like, here's what I'm gonna do. Literally just doing PPL. I'm just doing push-pull legs. But I call it 3-2-2. So the original training plan that it gave me, it was like, okay, 2 chest movements, 2 triceps, 2 shoulders, and that's it. All right, actually, I take it back. That's not it. That was for a push day. That's for chest and tries day. So 2 chests, 2 tries, 2 shoulders. And then going into your pull day, it was 2 back, 2 buys, and calves. And I was like, okay. And then going into legs, I do believe it was 2 quads, 1 glute, and 1 hamstring movement. And I was like, okay, sure. I was like, every time I input a leg workout, I never really choose a glute. I always just do quads and hams. But I kept it, so that's new. And I'll get more into that later. So, and then it just repeats after legs, right? So it's PPL, PPL. So I was like, okay, we could put calves in the legs category. And that just leaves, like I said real quick, calves, it was in pull day on pull. So I was like, no, let's not do that. Moved calves to legs. And so in order to match the push day, to match push and pull, I added 2 shoulders. Hence the 3-2-2. So 3 like main movements. So 3 for your chest, 3 for your back, and then 2 for your triceps, 2 for your biceps, and then another 2 for front delts, another 2 for rear delts. So that's what I wanted to do. So 3-2-2. I added the shoulders into the pull day. And so right here on my iPad, it says 3-2-2 PPL. So first day is push. It's your chest day. So we got bench press, machine chest press, dumbbell flies. Those are my 3 movements for chest. And then we go into triceps, cable tricep push down with the bar, cable overhead tricep extension with the rope, and then 2 shoulders. So we got barbell upright rows, and then lateral raises. And honestly, those shoulder workouts, probably just superset it. Superset the triceps, probably not. I really just want to feel that out. Going into pull, barbell bent over rows, machine chest supported row, and then pull downs, normal grip pull downs. Then going into biceps, dumbbell curl, incline. I've been really wanting to do that a lot more. And I think my last back day I did that there too, and it felt insanely good. So we're gonna keep that in the rotation. After that, we got just regular barbell curls. Might keep on doing the whole 21s bit. Probably will. 'Cause I really do feel my biceps whenever I do that. And then after that, we got shoulders. And because it's a pull day, we focus on our backside, so our rear delts. Shoulders, barbell face pull, and then another shoulders cable, leaning lateral raises. So that's gonna be our pull, our second day. Going into our legs, we got 2 quad movements, barbell squat, just regular conventional barbell squat. And then going straight into leg extensions, just leg extensions the cherry on top after squat, in my opinion. And here's the crazy part. For glutes, we're doing deadlifts. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna approach that. Really, I'm like, should we go heavy? You know, every time I think of deadlifting, I'm like, oh, put 4 plates on that hoe and we'll get that for 5 or something. But we'll probably figure it out. We might go somewhat light, somewhat decent weight. But anyways, it's a glute workout, so we're gonna try to just squeeze the glutes. Anyways, so after glutes, we have hamstrings, lying leg curl, you know, pretty simple. And then we go into calves. So that's the first 3 days. And then we hit chest again. So instead of doing flat bench chest, we're hitting incline bench into dumbbell press, incline, and then into cable flies, bent over cable flies. Then our next two triceps, barbell skull crusher, cable tricep pushdowns with the bar. So we're repeating that from the first day. And then hit shoulders, front delts, machine shoulder press, and then lateral raises. Probably not going to superset that one though, or those shoulders though. And then fifth day pull, dumbbell rows, single arm, right? Well, yeah, dumbbell rows, single arm, have help with the bench, and then we go into seated cable rows, and then pull downs. Just the seated cable row and pull down. I just love doing both of them. Reminds me of old school times, old school bodybuilding, whatever. I feel it. That's probably gonna be my favorite day, honestly, is the fifth pull day. Biceps, dumbbell curls alternating, so single arm dumbbell curls. Excuse me. And then we switch it up with some hammer curls. I never really do hammer curls like on their own, like its own movement. I usually just kind of add it in, but this time around, I'm really gonna try to do that. So we'll see how the physique looks later on, I suppose. Then we hit shoulders again, rear delts, dumbbell bent, lateral raises, and then barbell face pull. Sixth day, legs again. This time we're gonna start off with deadlifts. So we might go heavy on Saturday, or the sixth day. So we're gonna start with deadlifts, and then right after that go to hack squat. We switch to quads, hack squat, power squat, which I believe I paired those two, not a superset, but hack squat and power squat I would do on my last split. And honestly, I mean, it got the legs fired up. So we're gonna keep that. And then hamstrings, we're gonna hit seated curl, mainly because seated curl, I feel like after deads, after hack, after power squat, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be gassed, so hey, I get to take a little seat. I get to sit down and do my leg curls. So that's for hamstrings. And then calves, calf machine. And yeah, so that's about it. The 322 PPL is what I'm calling it. But honestly, I think I'm really gonna like this. I mean, I really customized this PPL to my liking, really. It's very similar to the last split, like I said, very similar. Except instead of doing like my bicep movements were split up throughout the week. So now on my pull days, I get to really focus on getting that bicep pump. And I'm honestly very excited to start it. And we start that tomorrow. So very, very excited. Only thing that I thought of though is whether or not I should change the order of the days. So like push pull, like if I should have started like with legs first, like legs pull push, or legs push pull, or pull legs put, just because I don't want to show up on a leg day, like international leg day, which is Wednesday and Saturday, and machines be taken, which is more than likely going to happen. But we usually get our workouts done anyways, so it shouldn't be a problem. But all right, so that was the little breakdown of what we're gonna do. So now we're gonna get into the Q&A. And so let me go to my Google Photos, because that's where I screenshotted the questions. They're anonymous, by the way, so I don't know who's saying these questions. All right, so First question, review of the mics. Oh, okay. There's two serious questions. Review of the mics. I think they're pretty great. I mean, I spent $130 on these Rode mics, and I did a couple of test videos, audio tests, and they're pretty solid. I mean, I'm sure the camera quality on this video is pretty solid right now too. So, and the mic is like right here, or like it's pointed this way, and I'm talking this way, and I want to say it's catching everything, and I love it. So these mics are going to be with me till the day I die probably. So review of the mics, pretty good. I have yet to complain. So does it drag on the floor? Oh man. I mean, when I set this treadmill to incline, I get, it's not a good time. Anyways, when are we getting that glute spread? I guess we have to wait till leg day, because I did mention that we are hitting glutes. So, I guess when we hit deadlifts. So, I guess I'll get that glute spread then. So, okay, this was the actual question that I was like very excited to answer here. If you had to choose between Ronnie Coleman, or Arnold, who am I saving? And man, like what a question. So who am I saving? Ronnie or Arnold? It's very difficult because I thought about this already, but I was like, you know what? Stop thinking, save it for the video. And there's like pros and cons. Not even cons, it's just the way that I'm trying to see is like who has done more for the sport of bodybuilding. And it's like I don't know, because they're both in their like own category. And I know there's always going to be that argument like, oh, why didn't you say Arnold? Like he was like the stepping stone for bodybuilding. Without Arnold, there would be no Ronnie. But I'm not trying to like think that way. I'm trying to think in like their own respective, their own respective ways. My first thought though was like, oh, I'm saving Ronnie, because without him, like it's the same thing. Without him, bodybuilding wouldn't be the same without Ronnie Coleman. Bodybuilding wouldn't be the same without Arnold. Or you know what? I actually take it back about Ronnie, because there was a lot of mass monsters other than him, but he was pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know. It's a very hard question, but I'm gonna save Arnold. You know what? That's my final answer. I'm gonna save Arnold, because if I save Arnold, then that means Kevin Levrone gets his Olympia. So yeah, there we go. I'm saving Arnold. Okay, we also have other questions here. Let's see. Oh, okay, never mind. So we had other questions, but this app that I use, the people that make the app send automatic questions to you to make it more fun, it says. So I'm just reading bot questions. I had 4 questions from actual people. Time to read the 3 that are from the app. Because why not? Why don't you post more often? I post every day. So you don't even know me. Do you always leave people on red? This is actually a tricky one. That's funny. I try not to. I really try not to. But sometimes when people are texting me, I'll be at the gym and I'll leave my phone on, like where I can see like YouTube, or I'll have the hypertrophy app open so I can like mark off my sets and stuff. And notifications will just go and go and go, and I won't see them. So I don't mean to. I don't mean to leave people on red, but it happens every now and then. Sorry. Who's missing me? It says. Who's missing you? My mom, probably. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that other than my mother. So, anyways, that was the breakdown of the training split that I'm gonna hit, PPL, and little Q&A. So yeah, we've been talking here for, it says 20 minutes, but I have been on the stairs. Wow, I have been on the tread for 23, going on 24. So yeah, that's cardio day. I literally don't know what else to say in this video, but yeah, that was a breakdown of my training for the next 6 weeks, and that was the Q&A. I do have to say though, real quick, about the training. Everything that I listed, like, I want to keep it strict and keep on doing that, but if I feel like I'm missing something, or like if I'm not feeling a certain muscle group that day, I might switch it up, because I could always do that. I could always replace certain workouts with other workouts. So I might do that every now and then, but if I really am feeling it, then there would be no need. So let's just keep that in mind. We can still keep this training split pretty flexible. However it needs to fit our needs, my needs, it will. But as of right now, I mean, I chose all the workouts, so I want to say it will fit my needs pretty well. And it's pretty simple. I mean, who doesn't like a good PPL split? So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm done here. Well, at least for YouTube. And I'll see you all tomorrow for chest. And I could actually say chest day, because that's what it is. It's a push day. So I'm very excited. Anyways, see y'all later. Follow my Instagram, CreatineCam.